Have you read the book called The Kybalion? I used to be big into this book, and I even consider myself a hermeticist to a degree. But this book taught me a lot, in all honesty, even before I was into and believed wholeheartedly in the reincarnation soul trap. Um, I was reading this book, and it just made a lot of sense, like all of it. Now, the book used to be free online. They used to have the website. You could go to thekybalion.com or .org or something like that. And the book was just there with its own website. And it had like pretty much everything, the seven Hermetic principles, um, what the Kybalion really is, and all that. So the Kybalion talks about what existence itself is. It refers to the all. It says that the all is in all and all is within the all. So basically, it says that towards the end, the all is infinite living mind. Now, that's different from, and this is why I like this, but it's different from saying that everything is one consciousness. It's kind of like the video I did when I was comparing infinite consciousness versus the one consciousness. This book doesn't refer to the all as a infinite living mind. It just says that it is infinite living mind, or as the illumined call it, spirit. So it's basically talking about that the all is infinite living spirit, basically. And it's not, putting a measurement on it. It's just saying that it's infinite. It's basically similar to quantum physics when they talk about the unified field of intelligence, and they say that that field is infinite. It's an infinite unified field of intelligence, made out of quarks and atoms and so forth and different particles. And, all these particles are, have an intelligence behind it. I've mentioned this before, but you have the Buddhists and the womb of creation. It's similar to that. So basically, within the void is where our home is. And there's an infinite range of experience and sectors and dimensions and planes and whatever realms, whatever, because we are all, and when I say we are all, I mean you, me, and everybody else that exists. We are all unique aspects of infinite living mind. This is similar to what you've heard me say before when I mentioned that we are universal beings and the universe is infinite. Okay, so here's a book that talks about basically what I'm talking about, but in a slightly different fashion. But it's all the same thing, just with different words. And this book resonated with me, and even before I read this book, I believed that the universe was infinite. So this book, like, kind of, just hammered that in my head, basically. And I really believed it after I read this book. So there's even some spiritual teachings out there that you can find if you search hard enough. You'll stumble across them, and they basically say that no two souls are alike. Every soul is unique unto itself. And so that's how, I hold on to this knowing that, the oneness that they talk about, the one consciousness, is just not what is going on here. It's like we all exist within the infinite field or the infinite universe, but we're not all the same thing. We are all unique unto ourselves. And that's why there's so much going on within the universe. So many planets, beings, solar systems, different beings with different agendas. Like I mentioned, there's a lot going on within the universe, and you can't just put it in a neat little box. Also, think about this. I never understood this, but how can you measure infinity as one thing? Okay. It's like infinity is endless. There is no beginning or end. So if you can't measure it, if it's immeasurable, then how can it be one thing? How can you measure it as a certain type of a thing? You know, like that just doesn't make sense. Like it can't be measured. So, and that's the silliness behind the new age oneness concept. It just doesn't make sense. If you enjoyed this, there will be more videos similar to this going forward. Thanks for watching.